I know many of you watching this right now, you're struggling with blocking your narcissist. All right. So here are some of the reasons that I hear as to, why you don't do it. All right. And one of them is, hey, should it take all that? I don't know if I need to go that far. Or I don't want to be that person, or it seems mean, you know. Or I know how I would feel. See, this is what my empaths go here. I know how I would feel, okay, if someone did that to me. Or I just really want to discipline myself to not have to respond. I don't think I should have to block, okay? Or if I block them, the problem with that is I won't really know if they try to contact me. See, we play that game with ourselves too. So, how many of you, by show of hands, okay, because I can see you, how many of you have seen a smacking contest? Like you see them on YouTube or whatever? Okay, so a smacking, slapping, whatever, contest. If you haven't seen this, this is two people standing across from each other. There's a table in between, and essentially they have their hands to the side and they just take turns smacking one another as hard as they possibly can. Now, I've seen this, and it's not really my cup of tea because it looks painful, and me and pain, we really don't get along. So now let me ask you this: how many of you, okay, would let someone just walk? See, some of you are getting upset as I'm approaching this question. Just let someone smack the taste out your mouth. How many of you would do that? See, I know y'all. See, it'd be some furniture moving. It'd be a situation, and y'all be rolling around, and it'd be crazy. Okay, now say maybe you didn't see it coming. They caught you with one. All right, that second one though that they try to come for, at bare minimum, it's just a knee-jerk response. You're gonna try to protect yourself, block them from you want to protect all this, right? You don't be like, well, the reason I didn't block their hand is because it felt mean, or, come on. I wouldn't want someone to block my hand if I was smacking them. You're like, wait a minute, that sounds nuts. All right. So why then would you allow the narcissist to have all kind of access to you, okay, essentially smacking you emotionally? Because what, they blame you, they play the victim, they gaslight you, they scream and yell and disrespect you. Yeah, that's the equivalent of being smacked multiple times. Okay, I'm sure if they had like an event at the fair where you could smack a narcissist, can you imagine how long that line would be? The narcissists stick their head through the thing, and they just get smacked and just out. Wait a minute, just broke nose and jaw. Anyway, just things I think of for fun sometimes. But anyway, see, here's the thing with blocking. Blocking is this. Blocking, many of you have the wrong belief system about blocking. You think it's some form of punishment. And because you're an empath, many of you, that's why you have issue with it. No, it's not punishment. It's protection. It's protection for you from further pain. So like this, remember we talked about how you would block someone from trying to hit you or smack you. That's protection from not allowing them to do further damage. Now, scripture says this. It says we are supposed to guard our heart, protect our heart. See, blocking is definitely a way of guarding and protecting our hearts. Now, I know the narcissist has tried to manipulate you into thinking by blocking them or keeping them at bay, oh, you're hurting them. This is so unreasonable. Why would you do this? They might have even called you a narcissist. So then they can just kind of disable you and you won't do anything. And if you are an empath, many of you have struggled with this question, like, am I a narcissist? Okay. But that's just a narcissist trying to trick you, because let me help you out. See, narcissists by definition don't have empathy. So how can an empath be a narcissist? That's kind of like oxymoron. The narcissist is really, if you could get this visual, they're like a very nasty, vicious virus, kind of like Ebola or something like that. that you really need to stop exposing yourself to. Like, how many of you are trying to catch COVID for grins and giggles? Like, do you want somebody to just come lick your face that has no, you don't want that. Okay, but once you get free from this narcissistic fog, they know what will happen. You'll start to feel normal again. You'll start to see things objectively again, because while you're in that craziness, what's up is down and down is up. They know that you have this confusion going on. They need to keep you there. Blocking helps you to stop the madness. Okay, let me ask you a question. How many of you watching this right now are struggling to block the narcissist? Do you think this makes you mean like the Wicked Witch of the West? Is that what you think? Is that how you feel? Okay. Are you afraid of the repercussions? I would block. I really would. But the thing about it is, if I block, what if? And you go on this endless rant about what might happen. Okay, I get it. So if you're struggling with this, you know what to do. Go to my website, ChristopherReed.org. Schedule your free 30-minute consultation so I can tell you how coaching can help you to block the narcissist. And not just block them, because you know what? A lot of you have blocked. Okay, and I commend you. But then you unblocked. And then you block. Then you unblock. Then you block. Okay, see, we don't want to do the block unblock dance. We want to do the block keep you blocked dance. All right. So also join me every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my closed Facebook group, The Diamond Mind. Ladies, where I am talking about the things that y'all really want to hear about. So recently I was talking about what every man needs from a woman. Ladies, a lot of you approach dating with the wrong mindset. It was a popular book, Act Like a Woman, Think Like a Man. But the thinking part, y'all didn't really get that nailed down too well. Okay, so we talked about that. You gotta find out. See, many men start strong. You have that in the relationship, and then they just lose interest. Okay, what's going on in there? So we talked about how to maintain that interest. Also, check out my series, Why He Married Her Instead of You. You can see that on my website as well. See, guys are talking about how there is one secret little weapon that most women don't even use, and it ain't even rocket science. Okay, and when you do it to us as men, we can't resist that. It's very difficult, because now you are causing us to go into a different part of the brain when we respond. But anyway, check that out if you're interested. Also, if you like the video, subscribe to them. Love to have you come on board. So I'm about to get out of here. Y'all take care. Peace.